Welcome back to Ride 360. Today we're diving into something wild, something bold, something that sounds like pure adrenaline even before you imagine it on the road, the 2026 Lamborghini Superbike. Now before anyone jumps into the comments, let's be clear, this is a futuristic vision inspired by Lamborghini's DNA, design language, and racing soul. Think of it as what would happen if Lamborghini decided to pour its supercar blood straight into two wheels. And honestly, just imagining that is enough to give goosebumps. Picture this bike standing still, yet it already looks fast. Sharp, aggressive lines cut through the body like a fighter jet. Every angle feels intentional, every edge screams performance. This is not a soft or friendly-looking motorcycle. This is a machine that looks like it wants to dominate the road even before you twist the throttle. Lamborghini is known for drama, and the Superbike carries that same attitude: low stance, wide shoulders, razor-thin LED lights, and a design that looks like it came straight out of the future. The front end feels extremely aggressive, with aero-inspired winglets that aren't just for show. These winglets hint at high-speed stability, better downforce, and track-focused performance. From the side, the bike feels compact yet muscular, like a coiled beast ready to explode forward. The rear section is sharp and minimal, with a high-mounted exhaust design that gives it that race-ready vibe. You can almost hear it growling even when it's parked. Now let's talk about the heart of this beast. If Lamborghini ever builds a superbike, you already know it won't be average. We're talking about a high-performance engine inspired by their V10 and V12 heritage, possibly reimagined into a lighter, more compact configuration suitable for a motorcycle. The sound alone would be something special, deep, aggressive, and instantly recognizable. One twist of the throttle and the bike would respond like a wild animal, pulling hard through every gear. Acceleration would be brutal. This is the kind of bike where the world starts blurring the moment you open it up. Straight line speed would be insane, but what really makes it special is how controlled that power feels. Lamborghini doesn't just build fast machines, they build precise ones. Every bit of power feels calculated, refined, and ready to be unleashed exactly when you want it. Handling would be razor sharp. Lightweight materials like carbon fiber and aerospace-grade aluminum would keep the weight low and the rigidity high. The chassis would feel stiff yet responsive, giving the rider complete confidence whether you're attacking corners or cruising on an open highway. Suspension would likely be fully adjustable, track-focused, and tuned to deliver both comfort and aggression depending on how you ride. Braking, absolutely monstrous. High-end performance bikes demand serious stopping power, and this superbike would deliver just that. Massive discs, advanced calipers, and race-grade braking systems would make sure that even at insane speeds, you're always in control. One finger on the brake lever and the bike responds instantly, confidently, and smoothly. Now let's step into the tech side, because this is 2026 we're talking about. The Lamborghini Superbike would be loaded with cutting-edge electronics. A full-color digital display would greet you with crisp graphics, customizable riding modes, and real-time performance data. Everything from traction control to wheelie control would be finely tuned to match different riding styles and conditions. Riding modes would completely change the personality of the bike. In a calm street mode, the power delivery would be smoother, more manageable, perfect for daily rides. Switch to sport mode and the bike becomes sharper, quicker, more aggressive, and then there's track mode, raw, direct, and unforgiving. This is where the bike shows its true character, letting experienced riders push it to the edge. Connectivity would also play a big role. Smartphone integration, navigation, ride analytics, and performance tracking would all be part of the experience. You wouldn't just ride this bike, you'd study it, analyze it, and improve with it. Every ride becomes data, every corner becomes a lesson. Comfort hasn't been forgotten either. Even though this is a superbike, the ergonomics would be thoughtfully designed. The riding position would be aggressive but not punishing, allowing longer rides without completely destroying your wrists and back. The seat would feel premium, the grip solid, and every control would feel perfectly placed. And let's not forget the Lamborghini touch of luxury. This bike wouldn't just be about speed, it would also be about feeling special. Premium materials, flawless finishes, and attention to detail would be everywhere you look. From the stitching on the seat to the feel of the switches, everything would remind you that this is something extraordinary. On the road, the presence of this bike would be undeniable. People would stop and stare. Phones would come out, conversations would start. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a statement. Riding it would feel like being part of an exclusive club, one where passion, performance, and design come together perfectly. On the track, the Lamborghini Superbike would feel right at home. This is where its aerodynamics, power, and precision would truly shine. Leaning into corners, accelerating out with pure force, and hearing that engine scream down the straight, it would be an experience that stays with you long after the ride is over. What makes this idea so exciting is how it blends two worlds. The world of exotic supercars and the world of high-performance motorcycles. Lamborghini has always been about pushing boundaries, about creating machines that are emotional, loud, and unforgettable. Translating that philosophy into a superbike feels like a natural evolution. This bike wouldn't be for everyone, and that's exactly the point. It would be for riders who want something different, something bold, something that breaks the rules. It would be for those who don't just want to ride, but want to feel every second, every vibration, every heartbeat of the machine. The 2026 Lamborghini Superbike represents a dream, a vision of what could be possible when passion meets engineering. It's about imagination, innovation, and the thrill of speed. Even if it remains a concept in our minds, it reminds us why we love motorcycles in the first place: the freedom, the excitement, and the connection between rider and machine. So if Lamborghini ever decides to unleash this beast on two wheels, one thing is certain, it would change the game forever. And honestly, just thinking about it is enough to get us excited. If you enjoyed this ride into the future, make sure you stick around, because here at Ride 360, we're always bringing you the most exciting machines, concepts, and stories from the world of speed. Until next time, ride safe, ride fast, and keep the passion alive.